हरे कृष्णा। दशहरा और दिवाली के खास मौके पर हरे कृष्णा टीवी की ओर से महा कृष्णा कॉन्टेस्ट का आयोजन किया गया था, जिसमें पूरे विश्व से लोगों ने बढ़ चढ़ कर हिस्सा लिया। इसमें 3 प्रमुख थीम थी, भगवान राम, गोवर्धन लीला व दामोदर लीला, जिसमें से आज हम आपको दामोदर लीला की थीम पर आधारित प्रतियोगिता के विषय में बताएंगे, जिसके विषय थे भजन गायन, कहानी सुनाना, कला प्रतियोगिता, फैंसी ड्रेस, क्राफ्ट्स व दीपोत्सव। और इसमें से जिन प्रतियोगियों को चुना गया है उनके वीडियोस हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं तथा आशा करते हैं कि भविष्य में भी आप इसी तरह से इन प्रतियोगिताओं में भाग लेते रहेंगे व अपनी प्रतिभा को भगवान श्री कृष्ण के चरणों में समर्पित करते रहेंगे। धन्यवाद। हरे कृष्णा।
Of Krishna, which explains how Krishna can only be approached by love and devotion. There are 2 important things I learned from it and I will share with you. First, being patient in the path of bhakti. Yashoda Maya ran behind Krishna even though she was tired, but she did not give up. In the same way, we all should be anxious to attain Krishna. There will be lots of tests and difficulties, but a devotee will surely bear fruit. Second, Krishna can be controlled only with pure love. Where is that rope in the universe that can bind the Supreme Personality of Godhead? That rope is the rope of pure love. Yashoda Maya had nothing but the pure love for Krishna. So let us all express our love for the Lord with our sincere devotional services. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, my name is Diwali. I am 6 years old. Now I will be telling the pastime about Damodar Leela. Seeing her maidservants busy, Mother Yashoda personally churned butter, and while she was churning butter, she was singing the wonderful pastime of Krishna and relished to see him. Mother Yashoda of Krishna appeared and was hungry. He wanted his mother's milk. Mother Yashoda took him on her lap and feeding the milk. On the milk which was kept on the stove which was over boiling. Just to stop from spilling the milk, Mother Yashoda once put Krishna down and goes to the stove. Krishna became very angry. He took one stone and broke the butter pot and started to eat the butter in a secluded place. Mother Yashoda came to the churning place. Mother Yashoda saw the broken pot and thought that Krishna broke the pot. Mother Yashoda started to search Krishna, but she cannot search Krishna. Then she found Krishna. Krishna was sitting on a wooden motor grinder, which was upside down, and he was eating the butter from a pot which was hanging from a ceiling in a swing. And he was giving butter to the monkeys, and he was looking right and left. Mother Yashoda approached Krishna from behind with a stick. But Krishna saw her and started to flee out of the room. Mother Yashoda chased Krishna. But she was capturing the supreme personality of the Godhead, Krishna, which was not caught by great yogis in their meditation and non-devotees. Here, Krishna is giving pleasure to his great devotee, Mother Yashoda, just like a little child. At last, Mother Yashoda caught Krishna, and she wanted to bind Krishna with a rope. Whenever she wanted to bind Krishna, the rope became 2 inches shorter. She took all the ropes from the house and tried to bind Krishna. And whenever she thought to bind Krishna, the rope became 2 inches shorter. And she was tired and sweating. Krishna was compassionate to Mother Yashoda. Then Mother Yashoda able to bind Krishna and with rope with a motor grinder, and she goes to the home to do the household work. Krishna thought that first Mother Yashoda leaves me and goes to the stove. Then I broke the butter pot and distributed butter to the monkeys in charity. And now Mother Yashoda is binding me. Now I will do more tricks and be more naughty. And he saw 2 Arjuna trees. He pushed the motor grinder between the 2 Arjuna trees and pulled. Then the 2 Arjuna trees fell down and out of the two Arjuna trees came 2 personalities, and their name was Nalakuvera and Manigriva. They were cursed by Narad Muni. Their father's name was Kuvera. Krishna smiled and blessed them and told to go to their father's abode. First, they circumambulated Krishna and then goes to their father's abode. Then all the Brajavasis and Nanda Maharaj came there. The neighborhood children said that Krishna broke the 2 Arjuna trees. Out of the 2 Arjuna trees, 2 dazzling personalities came. Nanda Maharaj smiled and unopened Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, my name is Krishna Priya Nayak. Today I would like to share the Damodar Leela story. Please forgive me if I make any mistakes. Kartik month, also known as Damodar month, is a very auspicious one and very dear to Lord Krishna. One day in Gokul, Mother Yashoda was busy making delicious preparations. Krishna was curious and wanted to know what was happening. Then she went to churn the butter and Krishna followed her slowly. He kept his eyes on the delicious fresh butter that was getting ready. Krishna was hungry and wanted Yashoda Maiya's milk. Yashoda Maiya took her son on her lap and started feeding him. Suddenly, the milk which was on the stove started to boil over. And Maiya remembered that. Just to stop milk from spilling, Maiya kept Krishna at the side at once and went to the stove. Krishna became upset and angry. His teeth and his eyes and lips became red in rage. He pressed his teeth and his lips, and taking a piece of stone, he broke the pots nearby, ate some butter. When Yashoda Maiya came, she was upset seeing what Krishna had done and decided to teach him a lesson. Krishna also fed the birds that flew around and monkeys as well. Seeing Yashoda Maiya coming with a stick in her hand, Krishna began to flee in fear. Yashoda Maiya tried to follow him as fast as she could. Although Maiya was tired, she somehow tried to reach her naughty child and captured him. When he was caught, Krishna was also almost in the point of crying. He was restless in his fear. Seeing his fear, Yashoda Maiya threw away her stick, and in order to punish him, she thought to bind him with some ropes. She found a rope nearby and tried to bind Krishna to a motor. The rope fell short by 2 fingers. She had to get more and more ropes too and tried to bind Krishna, but still it fell short by 2 inches. She got all the ropes from the house, but it fell short by 2 inches. Seeing his mother exhausted in her act, Krishna mercifully allowed him to be bound to the motor. After Krishna was bound, Mother Yashoda engaged herself in household affairs. After he was tied to the grinding motor, Krishna saw 2 very tall Arjuna trees. Lord Shri Krishna thought to himself, first of all, Mother Yashoda left me without feeding me sufficient milk. Then I broke the pot of yogurt and distributed the stock to the monkeys. Now she has bound me to the motor. So I shall do something more mischievous than before. So Lord Shri Krishna thought to pull down the 2 very tall Arjuna trees. Lord Shri Krishna dragged the grinding motor in between the trees and the grinding motor got stuck. He tried to get out of the trees and the trees fell with a loud noise. Ta-da! 2 effulgent personalities came out of the trees and offered their prayers to little Krishna with folded hands. The two demigods in their previous life, known as Nalakubera and Manigriva. Their curse took them to be the Arjuna trees. Their curse was because they misbehaved with sage Narada. Sage Narada said that they would only be freed with the curse if they get the mercy of Lord Sri Krishna. The Gopas came running to see what had happened, and they saw this with amazement. They ran to Mother Yashoda to inform about the wonderful event. Mother Yashoda was wonderstruck hearing about little Krishna's act. They all rushed to see little Krishna. Before Maya could reach there, the two demigods finished their prayers, thanked Lord for delivering them, and returned to their planets. When Maya came, she saw Krishna was playing with the birds and calves as if nothing had happened. Maya hugged Krishna and untied him. Since this day, he is known as Damodar because he was tied by the grinding motor by the waist with a rope. I would like to share one line from Govinda Damodar Stotram written by Bilba Mangalacharya. Yashodaya gadamulu khalena gokhanda pashe nani badyamanam rurodamandam navanita bhoji govinda damo dhayamadaveti. Translation: being firmly tied up to the grinding motor by a cow's rope by Mother Yashoda, he planted her butter softly whimpered, Govinda Damo Dhayamadaveti. Yashoda Damodar ki!
Jai!
Vrindavan ki!
Jai!
Shri Shri Radha Damodar ki!
Jai!
Srila Prabhupada ki!
Jai!
Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam. Hare Krishna, thank you. Hare Krishna, this is Bala Vrinda. I am 5-year-old. I will start with my presentation. So, on the Diwali day, Krishna was sleeping and Yashoda Maya was shining butter. And then Krishna said that Maya, I am hungry. Then Yashoda Maya started feeding Krishna. And then after that, she remembered that the staff was going on. And then she going off the staff and then she came back fast. But Krishna got angry. How did Yashoda Maya leave me on the ground? So near him there is a stone and then throwed it on the butter pot. And then after that he take the butter and he went to the courtyard and he feed it to the birds and monkeys. And then by seeing that Yashoda Maya followed the footprints of Krishna's leg and then she walked and then she got her stick to do this. But she could not. She got tired. But Krishna was running fast, but she cannot catch. So what happened? She died. Finally, she got Krishna and then she tied him to the motor grinder. And then with a 2-finger shot, one is our endeavor and one is Krishna's lab. So she was trying but it didn't come. Finally, Krishna saw that she was working hard, and then she got it. Then she told that then she went to her kitchen and she was working. And then she did rest of her work. And then what happened? Krishna became more naughty. He got what to do. And then he crawled. And then what happened? He broke the 2 Arjuna's trees. And who came? Nalakuvera and Manigriva. How did they went in the trees? Because with the Gopi, with that shirt, they were being bad. And then who is that? Narada Muni cursed Nalakuvera and Manigriva to go in the trees. And then Narada Muni said that Krishna will take care of all the things. And then when all the Vajavasis and all those people hear the big sound, and then what happened? Nanda Maharaj tied out the rope, and then what happened? Nanda Maharaj took Krishna and Hare Krishna. That's the end of the Damodar story. Hare Krishna.
So Damodar Katha is one of the most favorite katha of Vaishnavas, and it is very enchanting to the ears of Srimati Radharani. Because in this katha, Shri Krishna, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead, has proved that by simply rendering devotional service to Him, who is faster than the mind, who is faster than everything, can be chased, caught, made scared, and bound with ropes to a wooden grinding mortar. So badly that he cries for his own rescue to Nanda Baba, and Nanda Baba comes and frees him. The point here is the one who frees the souls from the constant eternal suffering from this material world, or in Bhagavad Gita, who gives assurance that if you surrender unto me, I will free from you. Sarva dharmadam parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Shri Bhagavan uvacha mamekam sharanam vraja. Aham sarva papebhyo mokshayisham vasacha. So he is telling that I will forgive you, or I will save you from all. I will give you moksha from all those things, all the wrong things you have done. But now he is crying for his own rescue from Nanda Baba. Oh Baba, please open these ropes. So this is the beauty of Damodar Katha. So before we go to Damodar Katha, I as a fallen instrument just trying to relish the Damodar Katha and purify my own body so that I can devote myself to Hari. But actually I don't know anything. I am just simply repeating the previous statement of the Acharyas. So let's go to the devotees of Krishna and understand who is Krishna. Of course, a chocolate seller can give you chocolates. No other than a chocolate seller can give you chocolate. You cannot ask a scale seller to give you chocolates. So let's go to the very exalted Braj Rasik poet Shri Ras Khan, and let's go to Shri Ras Khan's poetry. शेष महेश गणेश दिनेश सुरेश जाहे निरंतर गावे जाहे अनादि अखंड वेद छेद सुवेद बतावे. So here the Braj Rasik poet Shri Ras Khan is explaining the opulences of Shri Krishna, where who was glorified by Lord Shiva, Lord Ananta Shesh, Lord Balaram, who is the most powerful expansion of Shri Krishna, who is and Lord Ganesha, and all these great exalted demigods who constantly chant and hear the glories of Shri Krishna, and who is infinite, inconceivable, unlimited, and there are unlimited opulences of Krishna. Even Uddhava, when inquired Krishna to explain Krishna's own opulences, Krishna said, I can count anything else, but I can't count my own opulences. There are so many in them. So we will just touch a bit. So let's go to the pages of Srimad Bhagavatam, the most exalted literature for referring anything in Kali Yuga or in any Yuga. So Srila Sukadev Goswami is explaining us. Srila Sukadev Goswami is praying to Krishna and also explaining us what is the exalted position of Krishna. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutah Stunvandi Divyaihi Stavair Vedaihi Sanga Padakrama Panishadair Gayanti Samagaha. So here he is telling that Yam Brahma Varunendra, Varuna, Indra, Brahma, Shiva, everybody is glorifying him. So he who is Dhyanavastita tadgatena manasa pashyanti yam yogino yashyantam na viduhu sura asura ganata devaya tasmai namah. Yashyantam na viduhu sura asura gana devaya tasmai namah. So I bow down to that Lord whose end is known neither the asuras nor to the suras, at least neither the theists. So who can be only understood by devotional service. To that Lord I bow down. May he bless me with mercy. So now he gets up in the early morning at 4 o'clock because he doesn't find his mother beside him. Shri Krishna always gets up late because his mother, whenever he tries to get up early, his mother plays with him, kisses him with love and then makes him sleep. But this time he doesn't find his mother and he goes on searching from one room to another, but he doesn't get his mother. Now Yashoda Maya is churning with all hard work. She is in ecstasy doing kirtan, Hari Kirtan, Hari Nam Kirtan, and doing bhajan, composing beautiful songs of Hari's pastimes, Makhanchori pastimes, and she is also worried. She is making different expressions. Sukadev Goswami says she has beautiful eyebrows, and as soon as he sees his mother, he comes and asks him for food, and his mother denies. He said, "Why won't you give me food? I have been fasting the whole night. You didn't give me anything." And then Maya makes very beautiful expressions, but she doesn't hear his humble obeisance and prayers. So he goes and holds the churning rod, proving that no, you should not worry what the gopis said last day, because the gopis are always complaining Yashoda Maya that your child is so naughty, he's always stealing butter, please guide him or else he'll become naughty. So Yashoda Maya is convinced now, no, my child is intelligent, because he could have held her hands or anything else, but he held the rod at such a small age. Yes, he is intelligent, and she's also happy that her child is also strong. She can hold her mom in one hand. So this is the beauty of Sri Krishna. He can understand the heart of his devotees and he can reciprocate with all the paraphernalia required. So we should always chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, which pleases the ears of Krishna and Srimati Radha. Hare Krishna.
ऐसे ही और भक्तिमय कार्यक्रमों के लिए देखिए हरे कृष्णा टेलीविजन। इसे प्राप्त करने के लिए आप अपने केबल अथवा DTH ऑपरेटर से संपर्क करें तथा और अधिक जानकारी के लिए आज ही डायल करें 8767 845 845।